I think this is pretty interesting, actually. The idea of having an AI that essentially is layered on top of a copy bot is pretty cool. Did something similar in the past with the vibe check with the sniper, and it was cool. It was cool. I wish I would have spent more time on it, but whatever. We here now. We locked. We locked, dude. We're locked, and the vision is clear. Super clear, dude. So much love to you.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
We locked, dude, every day. So 50 TXs saved to probably recent TXs. Data, okay. I think the next step is just take this and try to get it set up on my server. Let me go dark for half a second. Just grab my server. Cause you know I'm a data dog. Let's go ahead and log in now to the server. Connect to host. I should set up that SSH because that's so much easier than finding my password. That's some crazy stuff I'm doing, dude. We're doing some crazy stuff. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, dude. Sorry, I was gone. Sorry, I was gone. But I'm here now. Okay, we gotta look through. We gotta look through this code and see right now where are the CSVs because we'll have to change those. So all this should be fine. CSVs cut following. Where am I gonna put this on the server is the question. Um, where do I have access? Yes, okay. I'm just gonna do this actually. What's this called? Copybot? Copybot. Alright. And then I'm actually gonna pull over. I'm gonna grab 1 second here. Pull over my don't share. So it's in there. And then also watch TXs. PP. Gotta put it in there actually. Okay, sick, dude, sick. Screen, can I show you this? Yes. Okay, so I got it all set up here. Let's say now I need to figure out how to get this working on the API. Well, first let's do this. Cut following, we have to see where the CSVs are here. And I'm gonna make another folder in here. No, I don't need to make another follow it. I'll just say I need to make a cut follow it dot py. Okay. Recent tx's dot csv. Oh, sorry, it was cut follow dot csv. And then I also need to make the recent tx's dot csv. So let me grab that real quick. And these are files I'm putting in here because then I'll be able to access this data through the API. Are those the only two CSVs here? Recent TXs and cut following? Cut following, recent TXs, yes. So what is cut following? Cut following is oh, I also want to do that. Have the scanned tokens, transactions, tokens shown on a Discord channel with the API key and link plus tutorial so everyone can access. It's gonna be fire. Okay, let's just keep it pushing, dude. Let's keep it pushing. Hit save on that. Okay. Recent TX is here. Okay, perfect. So this will need to be in this file. Now I need to go change this file a little bit. Here, I'm actually on my server, so you can't see this part, but you see all the code on your screen, so that's chill. That's chill. He's a chill guy. Recent TX is here. Oh, actually, you know what? I got the paths all effed up. It's copy relative path. Recent TX is here. Because it's all up in there. It's all up in multiple folders this time. So let's go ahead and change all these. Recent TX is here. Ah, damn, dude. That's better. That's better idea, actually. No, no, this is chill. This is chill. This is chill. He's chill. He's chill. He's chill. I swear. I swear he's chill. All right. Cut following here. So cut following is all of the cut following people. Great explanation, dude. I'm not explaining things anymore. I'm sorry, dude. I ain't got time for that. Much love to you, though. I hope you get everything you ever work for. I think you can have it. I think you can have it all. You deserve it all. You deserve the world, dude. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is say screen S. See if I can get this bugger running, dude. See if I can get this bugger running. Screen S. And then I'm gonna call this copy scanner. And then I'm gonna say CD into API slash copy bot. Copy scanner, I should call it. Whatever, copy bot's fine. I already wrote it. It's already been done. And then I'm gonna say Python watch tx's pp
You
dot.
have to, in a business like this, just keep making things better, keep improving the system, because other parts of it are going to wear out after a while. People will catch on to this or they'll catch on to that. So you just have to, like in any business, you just have to make things better and better and better, because that's what everyone else is trying to do.
Forgot to save it. No columns to parse from the file. Yeah, because I haven't put it in there yet, duder. Cut following, we got to get the true cut following. So let's do that. CSV's here. Cut following. Here it is. So this is my cut following, meaning all the people that I'm following. Not good, not bad. I don't know. I mean, bad so far, but good. It's hard to explain, dude. It's hard to explain, but it's done very poorly, but really great. And if you've been here, you understand. You understand. And that's why I'm having my agents do this more meticulously. That's what I'm thinking. Because if I was on it, able to focus, that's essentially it, dude. AI agents enable you to like low key fully focus on things, or at least have like 3 agents focusing on them while you're focusing on other things. I don't know. We'll see. There's so many unknowns. I love games like this, dude. I love games like this where you just don't know what's gonna happen. So you don't know what's next. You know nothing. You know nothing, bro. You know nothing. I've got this running here now. So I'm doing a little test run. So the cut following is all the people that I try to follow, but there's a lot of them. That's why I'm doing this parallel processing thing. Error saving. Okay, so I need to copy the full path. Good thing I checked it, dude. That's why you double check. That's why you double check. I mean, duh. Who am I talking to? You guys are way ahead of me, so much love. Thank you for coming. You know? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate your ideas. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing your ideas in the chat. That's all love, dude. That's all love. All right, dude. So here we go. Got it ready to get on another little testy. Testy McTester said. Yes. It's almost done. Error saving. No columns to parse from file. Ah, okay, okay. I need to make sure that this file here, let's go to CSVs. Recent TXs. Let's just override that bad boy. Replace that. Run it back. And then while that's going, I don't need to watch it. I could go ahead here and say config server here. And let's ask here actually. I'll just go to wallet tracker so I can have something free here. And let's say above is my server code, and I'll also attach my configured utils above. But it's running an API on my server, and essentially, I would like to add another API call to it that is just simply grabbing a CSV file, similar to how it grabs a CSV file for these ones. But I'll put the links or the paths, the full paths to the original CSVs it's calling. I want to make sure that it continues to call those original data sources, but then I also want to go ahead and give it access to call this new data source. And I'll give you the CSV path for that. So let's give the config. Okay, and then also the utils. Links OI. I'm gonna make this a folder in the copybot then. Yeah, because I set it up like that before. Okay, yeah, I got a better way to do this. I'm just working on structure over here. Stupid stuff. Not stupid. It's not stupid, boo. It's not stupid. It's just I'm moving fast just like you, bro. I want to go faster, and I know we're going fast, but slow your whole ass down, boo, Dav. Come on, dude. Okay, I'm gonna make a folder in here called data. I'm gonna put the cut following in there and recent TXs. Oh, that's a good idea for right here. For wallets, we get cut for Discord add. No, I can't do that. That's not gonna work actually. Okay, dude, that's gonna be far. It's gonna be far, gonna be far. What a fire world we live in, dude. What a fire world. What a fire world. Okay, so what else do I need to add here? Well, I'm getting this API set up here, and I actually need to change my paths now, copy path. And I need to run this back one more time, but it's okay. Copy, cut following. And I'm gonna change that to follow list. And I'm gonna change this to their recent transactions, TXs. Okay, copy path here. And I'm gonna say here, cut following is now follow list. And then copy path here is recent transactions. Oh, I should have done the full follow list first. So I have to put it in two places because one is readed, copy path. Recent transactions here. Cut following here. So it's now follow list, copy path. Okay, great. All right, so now let's try to run it back. Say copy path here. CD up into this hole. Then Python, run it. Okay, so I'm doing one more 50 test because this is gonna be fun. Send me the or put the updated server .py code here in this file, and then if there's any updates I need for the other files, just go ahead and print them out here, and I will copy them into my server. Okay, let's get that going while the test is going over there. I hope you add a new CSV endpoint. Ah, fudge. That's my bad. That's my bad. So in order below are first off the current paths to the data folder of the Lix OI funded, but I want to also have the path, this new path to the new data folder, the copy bot, which we're implementing, which will be the second path. So keep everything the same, working the same with the first path, and then we're just implementing the new two data sources in the second path. And I will give you links to all those. Okay, so Lix OI. Well, it has that path, so I don't need to do that copy path. These are the two files. Copy path. Copy path. I would like both of them accessible from the API, and we'll use the same API keys, setup, and all that good stuff. So try to change as little as possible and make this work. And make sure it still works as it did before. Thank you so much. You are so kind, and I love you. I'm just a little harsh on her sometimes, and I want to make sure she knows that it's just like, dude, I'm just stepping on the gas beat. That's it. Okay, in the utils here, I want to go ahead and change that up here. It says, okay, let's copy this. This is actually the config, my nigga. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that. Perfect. Now for the main server.py changes, we'll add new endpoints and modify the existing. Okay, so from config. So on the server here, okay, okay, first off, let's run this here at full size. So all wallets, test run 0. Number of processes. Um, How often will this code run? For now, it does the parallel process, and then essentially, how long does it sleep in between? Okay, perfect. Can you tell me the part of the code that is at the very top then? What does that mean? Minutes to check. How does that work inside the code? Just making sure this runs all times. And just the new. It's using the code to determine how far back. Okay. It's how far back in the code. Yes. How far back in the how far back to check where TX is. Perfect. That makes more sense. Okay, sick, dude. AI is so sick. I could just build anything. Literally, I could build anything. I went from not being able to build anything to building everything. Okay, so now we have a parallel process rolling for 1,046 wallets, 1046. And now I can back out of that screen here. Oh, wrong button. Back out of that screen. Then I say screen ls here so I can see all my other screens. And on these screens, I have an API screen. So I'm going to copy path and I'm going to say Python, or sorry, screen R API. Okay, perfect. I can see the request coming in. And we are Gucci. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. And okay, now I could go to the server here, make those changes. So no changes until list CSV's endpoint. List CSV's endpoint. Let's call this server.py. Just gonna rerun this, dude. So she could just do it for me so I can copy paste because I'm a lazy mofo. That's okay, S Cabro. If I ask help, Solana price. That doesn't work, does it? I don't still have that. Took that out. I thought. server copy bot. Implement here at server copy bot. Saved up. Run it. Weirdo. Try to just go up over there, dude. What you doing, dude? Nothing chilling at the Holiday Inn.
I'm not negotiating with myself.
Yeah.
The deal was already made. The deal was made when I set out at the beginning of the summer and said, this is the training plan I'm doing. I signed that contract with myself. I'm doing it. You know, throughout that process, you'll start talking to yourself like, man, I think I need to, maybe if we, nope. No, this is non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Make sure this still works, dude. Perfect. It still works. Is it possible to update this code in order to make it a call that is there's no API key needed? That would be amazing if we could have no API key needed on this call. And it just allows people to call it. Nah, I don't know if I want to do no API key. I'm gonna think about this for a second. I'm just gonna put the API key in here so you can see it. That's what we're gonna do. Well, let's think about this for a second. I'm just gonna put the API key in the Discord. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that because I don't know how this is yet. Like having other people hit my server, you know? So I gotta warm up to this. I'm gonna warm up to this. I'll put it in the Discord. I'll put it in there for the data docs. The data docs can have it. Okay, that's great. That's great. That's great. And let's see, maybe I could have this, it's already set up. So let's go to the server again. And now I can probably test it. Watch TX is here. Boot API call. Okay, perfect. Let's run this, see if it works. Can't import that from don't share. Moon Dev API. Where do we use that? Moon Dev. Oh, how do I use it? Just remove it, eh? Just remove it. Starting script, finish script. Okay, I'm just gonna grab one that's working right now. API.moon dev. Okay, get linked data here. Here's an example of how to call the API. This file is an example of how to call the MoonDev API. And please go ahead and update it so it has the imports and all that good stuff. Don't share. My don't share.py has the MoonDev API key in it. And obviously we need to import pandas and all that good stuff, date time, all that stuff. But then I want to go ahead and run this new API endpoint call to test if it works. And the new endpoint API call is shown below in the server that I'm building. And please make that code update. I'm just an idiot. It just show every time I do a voice prompt, it just shows like, dude, can you please be more concise? Please. I'm working on it, fam. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Let's just say that. I'm working on it. So I'm aware. I'm well aware. I be yapping too much. I gotta hold it back. I get excited, dude. I get excited. So I gotta give it an example of the API call. Copy bot. You can see the attached code uses this call here. And just so you can see the setup, the full server code is below. You don't need to use it, but just for your reference. And below is all the server code just for your reference when building this. Obviously, you don't need to use any of the code on the server, but you can see how it's all set up so you can make the call correctly and update this code. She fast as fuck, bro. I mean, it ain't called that, but close enough. Have it go ahead and print out both of the API call results. Just the tail of the data frames, though. Damn, dude, this is embarrassing. I need to speak more better. I gotta get gooder at speaking, cousin. The AI can't understand me, or the translation can't understand me. Translation can't understand me. The AI can't understand me. That's it. All right, let's run it, dog. It's because you don't know the path. Okay, let's go ahead and say cursor here. So actually, we aren't TypeScript guys, so we say follow list here. And we're not writing that much either, so TX is. Okay, let's run it back, dude. 404. Okay. Copy by data. Data. Yo, doesn't the server say that, dude? Oh, it doesn't. That's why, dude. It was this. It was this. What is this stuff, dude? Get this up out of here. I knew you went somewhere. I didn't know you went there, though. Async. Async. We're going to change this to async. That's the only funky we're changing. Back to the server here on the server side. Server side, we saw async root. Get them, dude. Get everybody. Async root. Def root. Here it is. Paste it. Okay. Let's run it back. Keep running it back. You can get all the code, dude, here. So everything I build, dude, I build it open source now. So that's fire. That's what you wanted, right? Big dog. That's what you wanted. Big dog wanted that. Big Gilf. So it says copy bot. So copy path here. Follow list here. So transactions. Oh, I just spelled it wrong. You're so silly, dude. All right, let's go ahead and run it back. Let's 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 keep running it back. I get this error, dude. I keep getting this error when I call using the below code. I'm trying to test it from my computer. It's the 404B, dude. I mean, it says it's not found. And then here are the here's the path to the data folder that has the follow list and the recent TXs. Copy path here. This is the path with all of the data in it that I'm trying to send, like the recent TXs and follow list. Okay, I'm just over here debugging. Because I'm a debugger. Datadog debugs. All right, let's go ahead here and say API call again. So this is the call I get. I get this error now. I get this error now. God damn, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this whole time you haven't been able to understand me, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. This whole time you haven't been able to understand me because I'm not speaking clear enough for the AI. So can you understand me, dude? I'm so sorry. This whole time. Just getting exposed by this AI over and over again, dude. Too wordy. He's too wordy. There we go. It looks like it worked for the second one, just not the first one. We should just have this be sending back the pandas data frame, essentially, in CSV format like that, just like we do with the open interest and liquidation stuff. So there's already an example of that in this code you could use. And let's just do it the same way. It's super clean. These are CSVs built with pandas. Panda, 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 panda. Yes, let's modify the follow endpoint to use the same CSV streaming. Accept. This is much cleaner. Instead of trying to convert the to JSON, yeah, what are you doing, dude? Good thing Moondab's here, dude, because this girl is tripping. Try to convert it to JSON first. Yeah, right, dude. What is this trash? I don't want none of that. No way. No way, dude. Give me I want a nice clean pandas data frame. Okay, so that didn't work either, but recent transactions successful.
Tan cagao, tengo un rifle nuevo que ni lo he tocado. Los fraternos son los peines que tengo tepeado.
That's weird, dude. You can see this is the error I got from my API call. I'm trying to test it all locally so I can get the data, but it seems that there's no follow list data available, even though I could show you the head of the follow list right now. It's just a follow list.csv, and here's the path below. Oh, I see what's going on. There's no follow list. Follow list. Oh, there is a follow list. There is. It's a weird thing. Conflicts. Remove. Wait. What did I just do? Recent TXs here. Follow list here. So here's the follow list. It's working great. Let's run it back just in case. Maybe I had an error there. Yeah, so it says no follow list. But there is a follow list. So you can see the transactions are fire. We got those. Step 1 done. Step numero uno, completo. Okay, let's see what she said about that. She said, I see the issue. Let's update both endpoints to ensure the fill response approach works consistently. Thank you. What is the issue, dude? Ready, set, go. All right, let's run it back. Damn, dude. So weird. I'm gonna do that over here, actually. I get this error, which is weird because on the server you can see it's getting the data. And where's that follow list and recent transactions? This is the server stuff below. So that's a little odd. Okay, there's a mismatch between the endpoints. Thank God I switched back to here and started asking her because the other girl probably tripping. She like, what? Nah. This is odd because it still doesn't work. And I'm sure that it's working on the server part. We aren't looking for JSON back. We're looking for CSV file. We're just grabbing a CSV file. That's it. Panda style. Motherfucker. Who the fuck uses JSON? That's my question. JSON. I'm a data dog. I'm not a JSON dog. I'm a data dog. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff, dude. The response is already going to be in CSV format. In Panda CSV format. So why are we converting it? I don't get that. Is it needed? If it is, then just keep it. But if not, then tell me why. I'm right. I'm right all the freaking time. It's crazy, dude. Stop it. Why am I always right? Between me and you should be right more than me, dude. This often uses safety measure. Okay, let's try it then. Nice, dude. Okay, we got the data. We data dogs. So you can see that these are the last 5 rows of the people that I'm following here. Nice. So we can open them up fairly easily. Okay, sick, dude. So those are the people on my list. And what's going on over here? Hyper liquid. BTC ETH. What time is it? 9:30. So it's 8:30 East Coast. Because you know we in the ocean. If you want to claim the starter pack, the free algo trade roadmap, which you can see down here, you should do that. Claim your starter pack right here. The roadmap. You get access to our Discord. And also the GitHub. The GitHub is right here, dude. This GitHub is where I'm posting everything. What I'm building now, dude. I'm just building. I put everything in here. Everything that I've learned the last 4 years, it's all going to be in here, in this GitHub. So all you have to do to keep this GitHub is click fork. It copies it, and also you can hit star. It saves it. So copy it, and you're able to change star to save it. Dude, everything that I build from this day onward, or yesterday, or the January 1st, January 2025, it's all for the agents now. I just really like this project. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad, and it's not. That's not the point. The point is to find out, because if it's good, that you know it's going to be revolutionary. If it's bad, it's like, okay, I wasted a year. Not really, because I'll learn so much along the way. So that's the thesis for this year is, hey, I have 4 years of data here as an algorithmic trader, coming from not being an algorithmic trader to becoming an algorithmic trader and deploying models in the market live. I have that data for 4 years. And I want to compare it to the next year, 1 year, full of me spending my time building agents to do what I did, but at a higher level. So you know exactly what I'm building. What are you building? I don't know. But we're going to give you everything. I'm going to give you my all every day. That's it.
I'm not negotiating with myself.
Yeah.
The deal was already made. The deal was made when I set out at the beginning of the summer and said, this is the training plan I'm doing. I signed that contract with myself. I'm doing it. You know, throughout that process, you'll start talking to yourself like, man, I think I need to, maybe if we, nope. No, this is non-negotiable.
Yeah.